Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild.
Big. All right, how's that? Got my volume up a little bit. I found this place on my microphone. So my microphone was only rated at 20% instead of the 100%. So now I got a lot of volume. So I'm still kind of dialing it in to get the right volume strength. Anyway, good morning. What is today? Today is the 20th of January 2026. I got a little different setup. I'm going to try to show everything on this screen, Gunslinger. And I have my bot suite up here, very small. You don't need to see much. Probably just when trades are taken. Same thing with TCS. And the Wave, because he's new and he's going to be automatic trading today, I wanted a little bigger window just to kind of watch him. So any trades I take down below are going to be on this screen. I have the 21 EMA, which is the light colored, and then I have the 5-minute 20 EMA on this 2-minute chart. There we go. And that should kind of work, I think. Anyway, this is what I did yesterday. This is what I ended with. Not at the end of stream, but I think I picked up a little bit more. I can't remember exactly. But let's go quickly to side panel. And this is the daily NQ. I got 5 screens now, so I added 2 more screens. I've always had 5 screens, but 2 that I just never used. But I hooked them up yesterday or over the weekend. So more to look at. But I spread out a little bit. Now I have a dedicated, good morning, Michael Ravine. Now I have a dedicated place where I can see my chat box and I can see the actual stream as well as OBS control, which I've never had open and up in the same time I'm streaming. So anyway, here's the daily. You can see we get a big gap down. So the question now is, first, do we take out the poor man's low down here at... I always hate this because it's never really lets me look at the lows and stuff. There you go. 25,095 and a quarter. So the question is, do we come down and take that out? That's what I'm betting on. Which is also the London low, by the way. So it'd be nice to, you know, for a good thing, because we got a big gap down. We're down 470. Come down and take out that London low. And then just move it back up the rest of the day, just slow but sure. That's what I would like to see. I don't know if that's what they're going to do. That's what they did yesterday. Pretty sure, if I remember right. Yep, that's exactly what they did yesterday. So let's see if they just run the same playbook, just a little bit lower and don't go as high. So then we get a lower low and we get a high, we get a lower high. I don't know, just thinking. So there you go. Where can we go? Well, this could be a 1, 2, 3 move down. So I was almost thinking about taking some puts, not not now, but maybe at the end of the day for till Friday. Kind of what I was thinking. Because I was thinking if we, depending on how we close today, anyway, you get the idea. All right. There we go. My other screen, though, is one of the screens is just a little slow. It's a little bumpy. It's not, it's a USB. So one USB, I mean, that thing, that's a rock, man. But my other one, he's not as good. I had an old USB converter that I bought, I don't know, a long time ago. And that one runs, man, that's just awesome. But the one I just bought, fucking crap, it looks like. Anyway, that's enough of that. So there's my daily screen. Okay, let me check something real quick. Let me see how much time, lag time. So 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. All right, so about 4 seconds lag. Not bad. All right, so there we go. The wife already bring me in coffee, a new upgrade. Yes, baby, thank you. Drinking my carotene this morning. Yep. Oh, that's good. Not as good without carotene, but it's okay. All right. So I'll try to, I've got everything set relatively small. 2 contracts. Bot Suite, he's running 2. Gunslinger, he's running 3. TCS, he's running 2. Bot Suite, today's Tuesday. I think it's an F. Tomorrow's an F. It's not a very good week. So we'll see. But yesterday wasn't bad. I think yesterday he ended up with 45 points. 60 or 40 points for this guy. Yeah, I don't even remember. Too many numbers. Too much shit to follow. I'll give you I'll look at the points today, right before I leave today. All right. Oh, Supreme Court decision at 9:45. That is good information. Thank you very much. At 9:45. Other than that, there's not much news today that I saw. I'm just going to quickly go to MrFibsTrades, go to menu and economic calendar. And today we had unemployment change at 8:20, and that was it. Then Wednesday, you got Trump speaking at 8:30, which is Eastern. So that's 5:30 my time. I'll be up, but probably won't be trading. And then we got pending holding sales, construction, Thursday, we got PCE. That's a pretty big one. Final GDP, another big one. And Friday, flash services PMI. So that's that. Positions, there we go. Okay. All right, that's about it. That's all I got. So here we are. This is yesterday's data, so it's kind of truncated. So probably not that important, but let's see. Did we respect anything? We kind of did. Daily pivot, 25,369. Look at it, came down, hit it, bounced up, came down, busted through. The bull zone wasn't much to it. Bears last stand, we hit it, bounced, hit it, bounced, hit it, bounced, hit it, bounced. I definitely say Bears last stand has some potential to hold some things back. Then we came down, target 1 didn't do much, but target 2 hit, or pretty close to hitting, and then bounced, flushed through it, and then we've kind of been choppy since like 5 or 6 this morning, probably 6. So there you go. I'm running 21 EMA and a 5-minute 20 EMA, which is set for 50. So that's all I got. I'm going to sit on my hands and let the systems trade. This guy's going to trade first, and then everybody else can trade. That's all I got. Good luck today. Yeah, Supreme Court decision. Yeah, I used to use the 9 and 21 ravine. I did. Once in a while, I still go back to it. Okay, what time is it? Oh, get ready. Good luck. Here we go. Oh, there we go. I didn't get much out of that. Good move up. Even though it got 35 points, I didn't get 35. I optimized my computer this morning trying to get a little bit more speed so these trades would happen quicker, I was hoping, but I don't know if it worked. Let's see on log. Let's see if I can see. Man, there's so much shit on log. 930. So many files. 930. 930.02. We come back down below that red line, then it'll take a short. Market one long position at 63. Average price. So what was the entry? Oh yeah, so 63. And it went to 70. So it might have gotten 5 or 6 points by the time you get slippage and everything. Okay, so this is where I'd like to be watching. So we just tried to get above VWAP. We're now back below VWAP. Okay, this guy's already green, so he thinks we're in a long. This guy, I'm not sure, so I'll let him go. Okay, we're back below VWAP. The 2 minute, I don't have VWAP on here. I should probably put him on there. Let me spread this out a little bit so you can get 10 points between each one. Probably not a bad entry right here at 9:30 exactly, at 43. Oh, I'm sorry. It would have been right here at 53. We came back above the EMAs, closed, but I don't play it on the open, so that would have been a good place to go. 53. Oh yeah, wow. Those are the kind of trades I look for. I am going to be looking, but not till we get later. Ravine's long. Okay. Not a bad play. I would like to come down and take out the lows, honestly. That's what I'm looking for. So we almost took out the London high, which is at 320.5. Maybe that's where we're headed to. So that'll be a good long, Ravine, if you're still long. Yep. Okay, we're above VWAP. We're continuing up. All right. Gunslinger took a long and it was gypped out. He took a long at 315. He got taken out. I don't know, somewhere. He might even lost money on that one. Not sure why. I might have to go through and hit that replay button. but there's not much. I couldn't take that trade manually unless I was sitting there waiting. And now we're just kind of holding here. See what happens here. So 19-point target. I bet you he probably only took, if log would just provide some decent info instead of all this crap it provides. Filled order at 3:30. Yeah, I'm not sure why at 3:30, but that's the kind of crap. Should have wrote down in my book what I started with. All right, so we took out the London high. This is where I would look for a reject. If we're going to reject, if we're going to come down, right now you got to be a little bullish. We're above the London high low. So I'm going to go with 136, 95, 145, and 146. Okay. So we're dropping back down below the London high. We're into some 1 minute gap fills down to 279, it looks like. Okay, so yeah, wow. Took out that 1 minute gap. I'm trying to be a little more patient this year, or this time. Go a little slower. No hurry right now. These guys fire faster than I can. So I'm watching VWAP right now, which is currently at 265.20. See if we come down below that. If I'm going to go short, probably going to have to get below either the 20 EMA or the 21 EMA. 5 minute 20 or 21 EMA. Market's down, or NQ's down 380. I still would like to come down and take out that low. The London low, which is at 25095.25, which is also our morning low. Oh, good reminder. Thank you, Ravine. Once again, Ravine, good reminder. This Trump, or their Supreme Court ruling at 9:45, which is 8 minutes, 7 minutes. All right. Good time just to let the market check it out. So we just rated the London high. So now what I'd like to see is a move down, create a gap, and then come back up, test that gap, and then fall down. That would be ideal. But there's a good chance that we just keep going up, fill in that gap today. SPY's making a move up. SPY last had a buy signal right at open, 681.50. Doesn't mean anything, doesn't mean much, just means there's a buy signal. I got nothing but time here. Even though it says 19 points, probably only got 5 points. I don't know. I'm still trying to find that. So average price at 27. See, we actually lost money there. 327. Not sure why. Oh, because it sold on the way down. It was a market fill. That's why. But that's really the only way to get them. I mean, either the buying or the selling. Because things that happen that fast, there's just no way. All right, there's that move down. Jeez. Probably a good short right there. I'm going to take one short there. So 60 to 85, 25 point stop. Looking for a 20 pointer. Maybe a little bit more if we can get below VWAP and stay there. Right now we just bounced on the 20 EMA, 21 EMA. Got to get below that EMA. I'm going to put this guy down here, see if we can close that 1 minute gap down there at right at 10. Would have liked to have locked in 10 there. Let me get this over to points. Yeah, I gotta fucking don't take me out. Yep, you sucker fish. Playing that VWAP. All right, VWAP is at 266. Okay. Waiting on the 5 minute, 15. So the 15 minute, we're still haven't put in our opening range, high or low. Big bounce there. Close back in the range. Just need a gap now, but there's not going to be much of a gap here. Close back in the range, meaning we close back within London low and high. Okay, I'm going to wait for my setups. Usually this is a setup here, and we take this long right above at 305. Maybe I should try that. Oh, come on. I wanted in at 305. Could have waited. That's 20 points right there. Let me see. So 305. I'd be looking at 325 and then 345 for the 40 points. So I'm going to go up to the 345. I'll try to lock in. I'll go to break even if we get up to 325. All right, so there would be 20 points. I didn't take it. That wasn't the best trading there. But let's see if I can get 30 points there. Come on, baby. Oh, fuck you. Got close. If we come back down, I'd probably take it again. 305. We're struggling. We're struggling to go up. Let's try it again. If we get back up 10 points higher than I want to be. I'm not real confident, obviously, on this trade. I'm going to take one off here just to reduce my risk. And then 305 was the entry. Should have been the entry. 305, 325, 345. We got up to 340. So I'm going to go back to 345. And see if I can stay in the trade. I don't know if I can. Looks like almost looks like we might reverse here. So, damn. Playing the whole number, so you got 300 there. See if it can hold. No, they're going to take me out. Yeah, see, I still like the short. I think we come down and we take out the lows there. You got what they call a poor man's low. And that poor man's low is right here. 25.095 and a quarter. And we're not that far away. I like to show 10 points, but it won't let me. I could enter back in at 305. See if we come back down to VWAP. Right now I'm getting a CBIR, close back in range. So it's closed back within the high and low of London. Which usually means then potentially we're going to come down and take out that low. So that's what I'm waiting on. We'll see what happens here. Okay, so I'm waiting for a cross. These guys, I need a little signal up here. I don't have a signal, so right now we're still green. The wave is saying we're green. This guy's in automatic mode. He will take trades today. So I actually have to be conscious of that. Make sure I don't go long when he's going short or go short when he's going long. Okay, I would take 305 again, I think. Okay, I just need a 20-pointer. Okay, so what time is it? So the Supreme Court ruling, nothing came out, I guess. No news yet. Let me get my economic news. Nope. Okay, I'm just above that 305 area. Just came down to VWAP again and bounced. Damn it. If this does take a long, I'll take 20 points. Okay, I just got my first sell signal for SPY. Doesn't mean anything other than it's a signal. But at least it gives me a little warning to say, hey, get ready. Might be changing course here. Oh, tomorrow. Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. All right, would have got 20 there. I went ahead and said, no, fuck it. Let's see, get me up to 45. Come on. I'm going to lock in 22 there. That'll give me, I don't know, 13, 15. I'll lock in a few more. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I locked that in. That was a decent trade. Just a little quick scalpy. See if I get that 45. That's pretty close, getting pretty close. There it is. So what was that trade? That trade, look at this. Here's your 21 EMA. Oh, let me get my little, here, I'll get my little guy here. There we go. Look at that. Son of a biscuit eater. All right, nothing more than we came down below this 21 EMA. We came back up. And then your long would be, for me, the long would be right there, 305. Okay, so you would have had to have taken, I don't know. I'm not in it, so.
Inside bar, entry.
Okay, there's an inside bar. Hold on, I'm going to have to, oh, only taken one today. I didn't change it, that's why. Let's blow him up. I'm not sure what the inside bar was. And I'm not sure what these are. Huh. Looks like he got a little confused. Oh, I didn't fix that yesterday. Damn it. He's only looking for like 15 points here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I don't care if I stop out of here. There we go. I'm going to turn him off. We don't need this guy on today. There we go. Yeah, I messed him up. It was my fault. I just got to fix him now. I worked on this guy yesterday. And anyway, so just based on this information here, you know, the long would have been right here because we came down below the 21 EMA, we bounced up, and then I'm looking for 20 and 40 points. So we got the 20 right here, 25, bam, there's target 1, and then we just got target 2. Actually, it's right down here, target 2. Right? Ravine, you said you wanted to learn. That's it. Simple. Don't think about it. Okay. Yeah, we could just keep going. I don't know. A little tough. Just I'm in no hurry. Trying to keep my trades down. We closed back in. We closed back above the London high. So the buy the dippers are playing. So now I'm waiting for another 21 EMA test. Either come down and wick it, come down and touch it, or if you want to drop below it, that's fine too. I'll take the short. Again, I would like to take out that poor man's low down there at 25,095 and a quarter. I'm sticking to that. In fact, put my money where my mouth is. Check out some SPY puts while I'm waiting. I'm in no hurry. My bots aren't doing anything because basically there's nothing to do. Puts are probably fucking outrageous. Probably can't even touch them. Yeah. Gonna have to go $5 out of the money to get anything decent. Wow. Not really interested in going $5 out of the money. Well, see what happens. There we go. Got a short signal on SPY to see how long it lasts. I mean, there's room to go up and there's some room to come down, so I don't know. Let me thing bothers me. Gosh dang it. I don't know what I did. I did something, but obviously it's taking weird trades there. Let's go. Let's get rid of some shit here. So I'm going to get rid of the inside bar and the 15-minute for right now. I'll play those manually. All right, so far the 15-minute, we had a nice bullish 15-minute. Oh, I'm still waiting for a little update here. What are you doing? There we go. I just wanted to get rid of that crap. We actually don't need this either. Right about there. There we go. There's VWAP right here, 275. We're not really going anywhere. So we got a 15-minute candle that closes in 1 minute. I'm going to wait for that. And see if we get a doji or what do we get here? We tried to come up. We came up to the today's pivot, which is 369. We actually hit it right here, right? With the high 368.50. Got close. Didn't quite get there. Since today's data is not looking too good, I'm gonna today's pivot player. I'm gonna get rid of him for right now. Oh, probably should have done that either. There we go. Okay, there's your session high, session low. Our opening range right in the center, right here. 295. You can see we came down and hit it once, then we bounced up. We've got a new 15-minute candle. We kind of got a red doji on the last 15, the prior 15. So there would be a high, a long at 368.50 and a short at 267.25. 267.25. So it might be this guy here, huh? Nope. This guy. So for me, I like playing these 15-minute high-low takeouts. Control copy. Right, session high. So basically a short below here and a long above here. It's basically, well, it's not, but see if we can close back in the range. Going to wait for a break of the 21 EMA, or the 25-minute EMA. Pivot player. I'm taking him off like a lot of charts here just to clean up my charts here. Yep. Delete, delete. All right, there we go. That's a lot cleaner, a lot better to look at. Okay, we held support here. Potential long would be above here at 332, but looks like we're going to be a short. So I need to be ready for this at 266. Not much to do here. Not much at all. Well, other than we got a bounce here off the 21 EMA, and a potential long would be 332. Oh, I forgot all about my SPY puts. Come on down. Come to VWAP. Actually, let's, my goal would be, man, to get down to the low there. Okay, we got a bounce there at VWAP. Right there, you can see VWAP. Let me oh, might not have him engaged. Oops, my mistake, and didn't get the stop out of the way. Should always worry about the stop first, dummy. All right, we've bounced here many times before. I don't know if they're going to bring it down, so I'm going to keep a close eye on this and maybe even sacrifice. Because where's his stop at? Way up there. 376. Yeah, 376. Ooh. Don't know if I want to take that big of a stop. Okay. Chart trader. That's good. Okay. SPY's coming back up to the 13 EMA. See if I can get down to SPY can get down to, oh, is that the 48? That's not VWAP, that's the 48. Oh. Okay. All right, a little slow. So if we, let's see, we kind of got a little bullish setup here. So the long would now be above this guy of 19.75. I'll reduce my stops there. But you know, as soon as I drop them down, we go back up. Yep, took one out. I'll add them back if we come back down. Wow. I mean, we're in this big range here, and we're just not doing anything. I hope this isn't what today's going to be about. I mean, I would even go from here. Probably do something like that. Say, you know, or get a little wiki there. If he completes this trade, he'd actually be done for the day. We got to get below VWAP, the 1 minute weighted, the 21 EMA. We're now kind of below the 20 EMA. I mean, there's a lot for it to get to go down. There's a lot of support here. A lot of people buying based on what they do, right? The way their systems are operating. We just need a flush through here. That would be the best thing. The best, Jerry. What I don't want to do is keep getting stopped out here. All right, we'll throw him on large screen till somebody else takes a trade. Try to maximize them. We get close, I'll take it off. We got close. 62, 59, 3 points. So if we come back down, I'll take them off. There we go. All right, I'll take that one off. That's good. Come down to break even. I'll leave target 2. We'll just let him go now. Let him play out. There we go. All right, we're coming down, busting out below the 48 EMA on SPY. Oh, my fault. That's on NQ. We already did it on SPY. And see if SPY can take out 680.41. That would be awesome. But man, my SPY puts aren't worth nearly as much as they were. Even though we're lower than we ever have been. Come on, baby. I'll take 5 off it. See if we can get 91. Here we go. All right. Oh, and he didn't take his entry. I'm still working on him. The wave. He's taken 1. 20 points. Where does he want to get in at? A little bit higher. Okay, he's going to go to 39 points. So he took the short. Well, I'm going to help him take the short. And this is his target. And his stop is, let's see, is it reasonable? 311, 25, 31 points. I guess so. It's almost a 1-to-1. We broke out below the 15-minute low there. This is what this line was. But no follow through. No gaps. Not looking the best. But this is what it could be, just to minimize the 0 DTE option players. You're not going to make much money. We're going to slow roll you, go up and down. You're going to buy in at $1. We're going to go to $1.20, and then we're going to reverse it. It's going to be worth 80, and then we're going to come back down to where we were when you were $1.20, and you're only at break even. That's just the way it is. All right, so we got a couple plays. This guy's still in the ball game. He didn't quite get his target 1, so technically he hasn't won anything. And I'm hoping we can stay above or below 290 area. I might go a little bit higher. 293, it's always a magnet, so let's go 294. If he can stay in, drop down to, we need 58 around. I need 58, and then I also need 33 for this guy. Oh, there we go. Sorry, tomorrow 9:45. I'm short now at 355. Oh, I got taken out there. That's okay. Looking for another entry rebound in short. Now I'm looking for a short at 308. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we came down to the bottom of that box. We about 267 that I put in earlier, and we haven't been able to break it yet. So, there you go. Well, Ravine, we got up to 300 so far. Lines and boxes is really all you need to trade. Right? Lines and boxes. Don't really like this move up on SPY, but they're kind of doing what I just described. We'll see. You got to watch out for the breakout traders. That would do something like this. Could be a lot more conservative and do something like that. That could be a fakie too. We're trying to break out a back above. So far, the 5-minute 20 EMA's holding. Look at that, baby. Tell me that's not an important, or, you know, tell me that EMA there doesn't work. Look at that. Closed at it, stayed above it, closed above it, and then took off from it. Now it bumped into here, so now we're in between the two EMAs. Who's going to win? The bulls or the bears? Okay, this guy is still technically in his short. Well, he is in his short. He's got his stop is 90 freaking points. Okay, I thought I put in a deal on him, but maybe I didn't. Maybe it was this guy. I need a max stop on him for 40 points or 30 points. I think is respectable. So 287. If I put 40 points, that'd be 327. Yeah, that would be a good number to do. So I'm gonna, what is that, TCS? I'm going to risk one more if I can get that short entry back here close to 287. We're fighting VWAP. It's just a shitty place to be. Okay, so I want to buy one back. Come on down. All right. Let's see if we can get to target. And what did I say, 40 points, so 27. Well, I can't go 27 now, but we're fighting here. There's a lot of support here. If we break it, we should get a nice plunge down. All right, that's good for those guys who play the 921, right? I mean, that's good for us for the short. 231. I'm going to drop this baby down to 2 right there. Why? Because that's also yesterday's low. Okay. So the wave, he came up, took some heat. So far, he's doing all right. He's got his target down here at 233 roughly for 39 points. Now he's red again. SPY's moving up. That's never a good sign. SPY's trying to cross its all right, there we go. Let's see the wave. See how he does. All right, I think TCS just got its target 1. Nope, not yet. Target 1 is 257, okay? So let's watch this guy and see how he does. 257. Got, oh, just got double bottom. Come on, push down. All right, so he got his target 1. There's the dot. And we're looking for target 2, which is 230. But a lot of times now he'll come back to break even or see, I got break even right there. I'll go there. I'll lose a little bit. 72 to 96. All right. There we go. Gunslinger will need another big or decent candle close at the low to take a trade. He's a momentum trader. Okay. So his entry was there at 87. I like the 92. 94, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, so now we're battling back up through. We broke down through the 1 minute weighted, which was right around 271. And it's got to hold. Otherwise, we're going to go back up. Okay, he might take a stop here. TCS stopped out. Move stop loss. It was like 5 points. I think I have it 5 points above target. This guy took a loss. Oh, wow. First loss I've seen him take in quite a while. It does happen. Okay, TS is going to try to go for the long here. 20 and 40. Not sure why you're not taking any trades here. It used to be automatic. I did a bunch of stuff this morning before my before the open. I probably shouldn't have done. I thought about it too, but there was a way of improving my speed on my computer. Maybe I didn't want to do that. I don't know. So it tells me so everything's based on ATRs. So I might have my ATR, if it's at 1, I might need to go down to like 0.8. Because we're coming up and I want to get that first surge, that first wick. That's where I'd like to be because that was 20 points. 28 points might just be a little tough on the system to get there. Right, so we should sweep the top at 51. Come on. Yeah, maybe that was it. As far as sweeping the top, they didn't really sweep the top, but oh yeah, big buy signal. Suckerfish. All right, we came back up. SPY put in like a double bottom or a double top. Supreme Court doesn't rule on Trump's tariffs till Tuesday, or doesn't rule on Trump's tariff Tuesday. That's about it. Citigroup shift its U.S. assets and never bet against America's entrepreneurs and consumers. All right, so we took out, I don't know, apparently took out target one or close to it, close enough that I took profit. I'll go to move stop loss 30. Okay, everybody's jumping on the long bandwagon. TCS is going to be done after this trade. So we move stop loss. That was the prior stop loss. So stop loss is back up. I'm going to just come down just a hair. So if entry was 30, I'm going to go to 25. Yep, that's 5 points. He'll be done. His goal was 40. So 24 plus this one at 28, that'll give him 52. And if he comes up and gets that guy, that'll add another 54 points. So he would be at close to 100. He'd definitely be done. All right, 83. So Goldslinger or Gunslinger, Goldslinger. Gunslinger and this guy would have to both get tagged out there in order to win. Okay, his stop is 25 points. That's a man-made for me. The stop technically would be right here. That's where it's supposed to be based on the system that I designed. But some of these wicks were just too big. So I just couldn't do 100 points or a 50-point stop. I didn't want to do a 50-point stop. Let's put it that way. You know, it's all about drawdown. So I just said, okay, I put in a little parameter that says, what's your max stop? And I said 25. So that's where the 25 comes from. But normally it would be at this bottom of this wick. So the low at 318, and that would be his stop. 318 minus a quarter point or something. So I'd just be a little bit below. Would not surprise me for us to do a little wick down here to 28 or something, and if we're going to continue on up. There goes SPY. SPY's taking off. Come on, Gunslinger. I am supposed to be leaving this alone, so let me leave that alone. Put him right where he's supposed to be. And if it takes a stop, it takes a stop. We got a good 15-minute prior bar at 332. That was good for a long. Okay, TCS up 28 points roughly. Come on, baby, get up there. Give me 83, 84. Give me 84, take them both out. But look at this box. We still haven't really, I mean, we punctured it right there. I don't make this shit up. Look at that. If we can get above here, the session high 68, we could get a nice little move up. We got somewhat of a bullish 15-minute candle right here. If we're going to close at the high, we're trying to get above the pivot. If we can get above before we go below here, because we got a 15-minute gap fill down to 33, that would take most everybody out. Come on, baby. Okay, 15-minute high. If we can punch back above 363, I might even add. Come on, TCS, get up there. But new 15-minute candle, so you can play some games here. We got support right around 332. Sometimes they're just slow. The trades are just slow. SPYs continue to go up. It's at the high. We just need SPY to keep going. That'll give us some support. If we can get back above 360, 350, we should be able to get it going. There we go. Come on, baby. Get up there. All right, we got that little punch through. We got above the pivot. Now we're back below the pivot. Try to get this so you guys can see it. All right, I'm going to put TCS up a little bit just to make sure that he can take some profit here. Come on, gunslinger, you can do it. Get up there to 83. Come on, push it to 84. $83 would be 28 points. He'd be done too if he gets this. Okay, I'm going to go to target 1 just to lock in. And probably going to go ahead and take that. I'm close enough. There you go. Took it. It took it. All right. Good job, automation. That's what we're talking about. They all can't be winners. No, did we get an inside bar there? Let me see. Nope. All right, so far no inside 15, and I think, did we get an inside? Oh, we did get an inside 5-minute, damn it, at 950. And it would have given you at 333, exactly where I took it, but my system wasn't set up right. 333 up to 368, so that would have given you 20, just didn't give you your 40. So 20 break even, so it'd be 20 points. All right, I'll record that. So inside play, 20 points, and then break even. We got 35 points on the pre-high 2 minutes, pre-high low 2 minute, 35 points. I'll have to check that too. And then I'll put question mark, so I'll go back through and look at that. No 15-minute inside bar yet. We've got this guy, he's locked out. You can see let me see if I can get rid of that. There we go. Status is locked. He's locked and he's locked because everybody got their points. 106 points if I would have just left that son of a bitch alone. Not bad. TCS, man, look at this. Look at let me just show you. Let's see if I can show anything here. Google Sheets, because I'm going to record him real quick. This guy is on a freaking roll, I think. Yep. So how many points is that? 106.5. I'm not doing anything. We're just slow. We're just creeping up. And he went 2-0. This guy's just killing it. I might have to take him just minis. Get like 150K accounts. So far in January, here I'll just show it to you. So far in January, he's taken 30 trades. 23 have been winners, 7 have been losers. He's had, three losing days. No, yep, 3 losing days. I should have highlighted those in yellow. I like to highlight them in yellow just so I can see them. Oh, there you go. I forgot I have this all recorded, so it doesn't matter. All right, it's right over here. Losing days, 3 losing days. So you got a 77% on the winning days. Total days trading, 13, 10 winners, and then you've had 30 trades, 7 losers, 23. Usually if he loses, he's going to lose 50, 60 points, right? So even though I cap it at, I think, 50, you get overruns because it doesn't like say, oh, well, last trade you lost 30, so you can only lose 30 more on this trade. It doesn't do that. So anyway, up 520 points since January 2nd. That's not bad, I don't think. 500 points, 13 days. I don't know what the math is on that. So 500 divided by 13. 38 points a day average. Problem is you would have lost an eval. Maybe not. It all depends. You definitely would have lost this one. If you had one here, you would have been down that, up that, down that. It probably would have taken you out. So that's why you just got to play it like, don't play minis, play like 5 or 4 contracts. I play 3. My goal should be, I should be moving it up to 4. I think I can do 4. Because 4 is 240, right? 60 points times 4 is 240. The reality is you're probably going to lose probably 260. So that'd be 520 days. That should give you 5 days of stops. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And you'd still be in, and you would be up 520. So times 4 is 200, or it's 2,000 points. No, that's not right. I'll have to rethink that. You get the idea. Okay, so my goal today is to send off, I still haven't sent Gunslinger off to Ninja. I got to send it off. Get approval to sell it if I want to sell it. TCS also. This one I've had, I made it last May, and it's just been a rock star. I mean, does it have losing months? Yep, it did. But for the most part, I don't know about losing months, but for the most part, it break even, whatever. But for the most part, it's a rock star. But it has bad times. I don't know if the market shifts or what, but for the most part, this thing has been. I think I have an older spreadsheet that shows more of last year. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. So Gunslinger, and he's a rock star. These are my 2 rock stars. I think is Gunslinger, TCS, and I was hoping for this guy to be a rock star. Now, granted, if you took a loss today, 40 points, it's okay. You win one, or you win 0, you lose 1. It's okay. You're going to have a losing day. Doesn't mean I abandon the system. Right? But that TCS guy, he's a good trader. Takes the emotion out. Only thing I got to do is just make sure I don't fuck it up. You know, because I know better, right? That's why you just got to let it play and say, you know, look, you're based on a system. It's based on numbers. Yeah, 86 point, that's a little ridiculous. I'll give him, I'll put in today a max stop and let him play out. So I'll give him a max stop, maybe 25 points, just to, I'll have to go back and review and see if 25 is enough. Because, man, I've seen a lot of times where he enters in right here and it would come all the way down to like 2 points below break even and then reverse. And it counts as a win. So it's tough to say. It's all based on ATR. So ATR, I have it at 0.65. Target 2 is at 1.26, kind of a doubling. Stop loss, ATR, multipliers 2. You know, I could just bring that down to something smaller. And I am only playing, even though it's a triple cross system, right now, I'm only playing 2 of the crosses. So use cross 1, cross 2, and then there's 1 built into the chart. You don't see it, but it's there. So it's using 2 crosses. So I guess I could call it a dual cross system, a DTC. No. DCS. DCS. Yeah, there you go. But my thinking is don't fuck with it. Don't mess with it. It's a good strategy. It's a good place to play. And all my indicators, so you guys know, in case you want to know, maybe you don't want to know, they're all based on indicators, right? So I don't have to go through a strategy and create it, Everything is set up here. Here's my number of contracts. So if I wanted to play multiple contracts, I could play 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts, doesn't matter. If I don't want to play 1 or 2, I can change that to 0, and it would then only take 1 contract for number 1. So I think that's a cool feature. There's the time it plays from. And I probably won't change that. Here's my daily stop loss, minus 60 and 40. Use the stop loss at minus 5. And then there's the ATRs. Minimum target is 7 points, which I do need to put that into other things, but there you go. It's a proprietary trend confirmation indicator designed to simplify trade decision making using a structured automated EMA cross system. It dynamically identifies potential trend shifts and momentum continuation by analyzing real-time market structure and price behavior. There is probably 9 things that go into its decision to take a long or a short. It's kind of crazy. My if statement is pretty big. So it is what it is. Ravine is waiting for 25,439. Okay. $25,439. I'm going to put my fibs on that ravine. And I'm going to go from where I think 15-minute high. Okay, so I got to go from there. Yeah, right now we've done technically 100% retrace of the drop from midnight last night, just FYI. 439 would be the high there of at 8 o'clock, no, 10 o'clock last night. That'd be the session high or the pajama parties session. Wow. So within 100 days, Germany will close the borders, eliminate subsidies for migrants, and carry Germany's largest deportations. Wow. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's fact. Wow. Crazy. Okay, we got up to 417. That last bit of news was via X, so don't know if it's true or not. Looking for a red or green dot here to show me that we're gonna do something. Let's see, what else could I open up about? So bot suite, gunslinger. So I did TCS. Gunslinger's done. That sucker, man. Gunslinger went 2-0, 47 points. So 47.25. I fixed that number glitch. He's only up 100 points for the month. He had a 4-day span that wasn't very good. 5-day, really. Actually, the 7th, 8th, 9th, 12th, and 13th. Since then, he's went undefeated. He went 4, 7, 9, 11, and 0. That's not bad. Good recovery. That's why you don't give up. And that's why you play small enough so you can ride out those losses. Those losses totals were from the 5th through the 13th was 150 points. So I think I'm playing 3 contracts of Gunslinger. So it'll be 150 times 3. $450, $900 down on those in that span. So based on that, you could do it. You could survive your PAs, whatever. All right, so we're coming down to a 21 EMA. We're still playing here. We're dropping the previous 15-minute low at around 348, 347.75. That alone used to be a little short for me. Okay, so we've held the 21 EMA so far in the 2-minute. Nice little flag. I think that flag might get broken. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised. So Gunslinger's done. The wave. Is he going to pull off one more trade? He might. He just might. I wouldn't be surprised. He seems to do that around 10:58. So that just lets you know what the market does. So I should take that into my thinking by tracking this and by watching. I noticed that the wave usually takes a counter trade at 10:50, 10:55, 10:58 area. So I should probably, at the sign of a first green candle in 2-minute, I should probably take that short, huh? Should that just be good thinking? That'd be using your brain. Let's see, Nutty, is he on? I like that guy. Yes, he is. Oh, he's down today. Oh, he's up on some things. Oh, those are evals. Rate of 5s. He's down 400 on the other ones. All the PAs. Okay, so now we've come down. So this is where, so I got to close below the 21 EMA first. Let me get a little, oh, I got one line right here. I can use this one. And I'll put him red, right? Let's go with red, a dotted red. Should have these on the sideline where I just keep them. I'll do a dash. I don't really want him that big, so there we go. Okay, and then, oh yeah, see that 20 EMA is a problem. But normally I would just take that short at 18 because we came down and closed below. I'd like to fill this gap. Let me just take one for 20. Let me get to my code. What is that number? 318. So that's also the 1-minute weighted at 318. Wow. So we're going to have to drop that. Drop the 20 EMA, the 5-minute 20 EMA. I don't like it there. It's an easy bounce area. Now, if we come up to 345, maybe I'd move my stop up to there. But the idea is that we have to break this in order to take it. Because right now we can come back up. And if we close back above here, then my stop will be above the high of this candle, or my entry. There we go. Yeah, I really don't like that there. 358 for short area. 358. What's that line? I don't even know what that line is. Oh, that's the opening range high, right? There you go. I probably ought to make it so I could see those things. There you go. So that's the opening range high. 357.25. That would be probably if you wanted to be short, that would be a suitable short. But for me, I gotta wait to see because we might close. If we close above this 21 EMA, then I'm looking long. We need a green one, so let me make a green one here. That works. That works. There we go. Okay, that's the wave. I don't know if he's going to get a short in today. He might. It's 10:56. It's going to be close. We're at 10:54, so it could actually do it. If it's It's got to get a drop down though. Oh no, it already made it. Here we go. That was the short down here, the one it got stopped on. Oh no, it won't take another trade. The only other trade it could have taken was a long. Yeah, I really don't really care for this one too much. I'd probably care for it a little bit better down here. Because we're right in between the two EMAs, right? We're just battling back and forth. And here's the, do you remember that big box I drew in earlier? Rectangle. Right? And I can't remember where it was. I don't know if that was it. But we're back inside that box. Even if I draw it there at the small end or here at the big end, we drop back inside. That's never a good sign. But we got to wait and see. I got to wait and see. I would take, that's why I moved my entry a little bit lower, because I knew this 21 EMA was there. Okay, now I got to at least go up to here. And I take the 20 points if I got it. Oh, this is Gunslinger. I actually did not want to play this. Damn it. I wanted to play it down here. Oh, oh. So 1808.98. Well, that's what I get. There's just support here. It's just a shitty place to take an entry. That's the kind of control I need to work on. You know, there's really no good winner right here. Between 317 and 343, so you're better off just waiting for a move up or down. I don't have any 1 minute gaps. Well, actually I'm in a gap right now at 322 buy gap down to 270. I don't know if they're trying to fill that or they're just going to use it as support. We'll see if we can get a decent win here. Okay, 46 seconds left. What did you say? 358? We're at 355. There you go. Did you take the short? Do I like the short? Yeah, 15 minutes, not the best. There's nothing good about this. It's 11 o'clock, getting close. There is nothing good about this. Okay. All right, so potentially this would be a long. I'd give it a little bit of room. What's that high right there? The high is 67.25. That high is 68. I'm going to buy that, even though I know we can come down. If we come down, I'll add one. See if I can get 20. If I add one, I'll do 20 and 40. So 87. That would be 107. 407, I should say. So there's 88. That would have been 20. Come on, get back up there. Let's get 98. And I'll drop my stop right there. Come on, baby. Okay, I got 90 from 68, 93, 96. Come on. There you go. Took target. Good. That was a good win. Ravine, did you watch that trade? Oh, thank you. You did acknowledge it. Thank you. Hey, again, that was just that play, right? That's the one I talked about. Take the long. Yeah. And to get more confidence in it, you know, as I continue to play it, I'll take the 20 and 40. I'll take two contracts, go 20 and 40, and that's 60 points, right? I mean, man, if you do that on minis, that's $1,200. If you do it on just the other guys, depending on how many contracts you play, it's still 120 points. I'm sorry, it's still 60 points. You play three contracts, there's 180, that's 360. It's pretty good. Here, let me, I'll release him from being in the center. I don't know if I like it yet, but I've been trying to just play him in the center of the screen. But I like keeping it at 10 points, right? Oh, no, I'm far, far from being a pro, but I'm working on it. All right, so everybody's locked out now. The wave took a 40-point loss. It's going to happen. What do I have here? The wave. Today's Tuesday, minus 40. One trade, right? Yep. 0 and 1. So I've only been tracking him for a few days. I just made him. Today was the first day he was supposed to be automated. And for some reason, I haven't tried him in live. I've only tried him in playback mode. And it worked in playback, but it did not work here. Not sure why. I need to check out this button. Make sure he's instantized. But so I'll work on him. There's the daily summary, and he's at minus 40. So he is a total of 15 trades, 11 winners, 4 losers. He's averaging about 2.1 trades a day, 5 winning days, 2 losing days. Today was one of them. So still, it wasn't too bad. But he's down to 44 points for 7 days of trading, which isn't great. I might just need to let him play longer. I don't know. I gotta evaluate him and see how it's best to play him. I got this guy dialed in. This guy, I'm comfortable with the trades it does take. And then this guy I'm comfortable. So we'll just keep working on them. Shit happens. That way people buy them, I want to be able to get them all the settings, right? Here's all the settings to be successful, or at least not successful, because they can't guarantee that. But here's the way I trade it and the numbers that I use, and here's the track record. And it's not indicative, past performance is not indicative of future success, right? There's that saying. But all we've got is past performance. So I don't really understand that saying. But anyway, I do like that 21 play. Bam, bam, take it. There you go, 368. And it got up to 405. So almost got to that 40-pointer. 68, yeah. You would have needed 3 more points. But hell, I would have taken 20 and 35 or 30. Would have been good enough. Yep. Let's see how this guy would have been a no trade today so far. This is the London low. I don't know what I'm going to call him yet. But right now the bias is bullish. London high and low, waiting for raid, which we got the raid high. Came down, but we didn't keep going down. That's what I was looking for. At that time, I was looking for a short. So we didn't get it, so we're waiting for another raid, basically. And then a close. You got to close back in range. This is the range right here. We never did that. I honestly thought we were coming down to these London lows. I still think that. I wouldn't be surprised if later in the day we don't head back down there. Where's the, here we go. But right now, you know, you can do something like that, I guess. Maybe even like that. And I would do right to there. So because my touches are here, I have to go to this high, and everything else we popped out above, we dropped down below, popped out above, we dropped down below, we popped out above, we dropped down below, we popped out above, we continued as far as we go. This guy was looking for a short right here. I'm not sure why. I'll have to reevaluate that. Oh, because of that gap right there. Well, he would still be in this short. Let's see. Fibonacci, or not retracements. I want ruler. I don't know what that's. I need to put in a stop thing there. Oh, right here. 66 points. It's actually 65 point things. All right, I've got something to monitor that. So it's saying go short. I tell you what, I'll close the stream, but I'm probably, if we drop back below 72, for sure, if we drop back below 52, I'll take the short. And I'll play for 20 and 40. Ideally, the 20 and 40 would be just a little taste bud, because ideally, if we come back down into here, theoretically, we should come down to here. That would be my thought process. So that could be a, oops, get the ruler back. You know, probably could have just done the math, but that's 200 point down. We'll see. We'll see how the day plays out, but this was the gap right here. There's finally the gap. So we came down, we rated it above, we came down, we created the gap, and then here's your gap touch. There's the entry with your stop above this prior #1 candle low, because you have candle 1, 2, and 3, and here's the gap of that. So interesting. I'm just working on all the code to set this guy up so he can trade. Again, I'll give him his own eval and just let him do his thing. That's another system. And then I still have, nope, that's it. That's my last system I'm working on. So I got to fix this guy. Fix this guy, find out why he's not taking trades, and then fix this guy. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, maybe because I didn't have them on. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay, stop above that previous high at 417. Let's call it 418, which we just hit. So that would be the stop out. All right, it's a good place as any to end. I started out at about 136 on the bot suite, and he took that trade. Yeah, anyway, he's down to 84. I started Gunslinger at 95, and he's at 202, which makes a little sense because he got 47 points today. I started TCS today at 145, roughly, give or take. And he's up at 297, which TCS, he locked out with 106 points. So at least he's more positive than he was. And the wave, I started out at 146 and he's down to 26, but he took a 40-point loss. So 40, 80, 160, 160. Yeah, so that's almost makes sense. Plus they all got some benefit of a couple of my trades. So it is what it is. Yep. Hey, if you're still here, if you can hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. It does help. So, you know, if you want to use my code, MrFibs, I only got a couple places that I can use them. Great. And if not, that's great too. I mean, use your local thing. If you're buying Apex, I use Save Now, but you can use your favorite people. I had Apex, but they cut me off because I didn't have any viewers. Still don't have any viewers, but back a few months ago. So I think I have to get my viewers back, or viewers up, for them to give it back to me. I don't know what that number is. Nobody ever sent me an email. They just said you're cut off. It's like, okay, thank you. And hopefully I'll get enough viewers to going and I can get a code back. That would be great. So anyway, that's what I got. I love Apex. I love Ninja, or not Ninja, but I do love NinjaTrader. But what's that other company? Take Profit Trader. They're always good. They're always fair. They've always done a good job, and they still support me, so I appreciate them. All right, that's all I got. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll be here tomorrow. We'll finish out with the little Mr. Fibs.
Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Market markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci night. NASDAQ dreamers don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams. Gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line. Charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rising, let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells